Hi, I'm Richard Dreyfuss, and in my present incarnation, I am the head of what is called the Dreyfuss Initiative, which is the attempt to revive an enhanced study of civics or political power to those grades in school below high school graduation. Because right now, we are not teaching our kids how to run the country before it's their turn to run the country. And sitting with me is Rick Schenkman, who is the head of Vote IQ and also the editor of the History News Network.
But you're going to get me in trouble with the CEO. I'm the vice president of Vote IQ. But okay.
Okay. I never know the details. We have a shared interest and anxiety about the future of the country. And over the past few years, I've been speaking to what is now over 166,000 people. And one question began to rise up spontaneously, which was, are you comfortable and easy, or are you uncomfortable and uneasy when you think about the future of the country in 30 years? And so far, the answer has been 100% uneasy, which is completely ahistorical to this country. We've always felt totally secure and certain and comfortable that we owned the future, and we don't feel that way right now. I want teachers of history and civics, few of whom remain. I want them to get behind this completely bipartisan, completely pre-partisan effort. And Rick is not only the editor of the History News Network, but he has this Vote IQ, which is online and great. And I'd like him to tell you one thing, which is so great that I'm stealing it and putting it on my site.
You are always very honest. All right, so here's this idea. We're going to have this online conversation in January, and it's going to take place before President Obama's State of the Union address. So there's a call to action. The call to action is sign a petition, join this conversation, and sign a petition to get President Obama to include civics in his State of the Union address as one of the problems that this country needs to address. We know that he's got a lot on his plate already, 2 wars, a bad economy, everything that's gone on Wall Street. But civics, the collapse of the commitment to civics, that's an important issue too, and we need leadership from the top. We just need him to get everybody talking about the problem. We all know there's a problem, but very few people are talking about it.
We want you to understand that your participation in politics today is more than just voting. It's more than just, keeping one hand in. It really is the fate of your children. And if you care about this country after you're dead, if you care about the country that we give to our grandchildren, you will listen to this national conversation, which at the moment has the support and participation of the American Bar Association, the National Association of Secondary School Principals and Superintendents, the Girl Scouts, Rotary, the PTA, nationally. I mean, the adult center of this country. It will also have, hopefully, the Huffington Post, perhaps, and the American Enterprise Institute politically. But here's a problem that is almost invisible. The catastrophe hasn't happened yet, so it's hard for people to realize it. But if we don't teach our kids that this country is bound only by ideas, we have no common ancestry, we have no common religion, we only have the ideas that were the foundation of the Constitution and the Declaration, and they came out of the Enlightenment. If we don't teach those ideas to every new generation of American kids, we are not bound as a country. And I want to give substance to the patriotism that we should all feel. And we should understand why we were, until almost a moment ago, the most admired country in the world, and we deserve to be. And I want that back. I don't want to be the generation that is unable to give that to my kids. Every time I speak in public, I say one thing. I'm accused of being a member of what is called the gaggle of Hollywood liberals. My answer to that is, I gaggle for no one. And I'm not a liberal. I'm a libo, conservo, rado, middle of the roado, just like you. You just haven't thought about it for a while. And we have to get serious about this. So between the first of the year and before President Obama speaks, we want to hear from you, how you think you feel about the future, how you think about the present and what can be done. And think always, there's no hidden agenda here. I'm speaking to the left and the right, the fat and the thin, the tall and the short and the bald. So remember, this country has given more gifts than any other country in history to mankind. And it is a political miracle, and known to be that to the whole world, which is why they come here, why they always have come here. And our kids are no longer taught why anyone would come here. And that's a criminal act of suicide. Thanks.